Welcome to Wednesday's News Moto, brought to you by For Real. In this News on Two Wheels, you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia while I update you on the news of the week. Plus, every view helps Cambodian charities. Today, Jeremy got up early and rode from our new villa into town along the river as it was a beautiful day. We know we have been along here before, but after the rain, everything is so green and the sky is so clear. At For Real, we donate all of the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here's the total we've raised so far. We're so pleased that we can do this, and it's made possible because you are out there watching our videos. Please don't forget to like, and if you're new to our channel, we're really happy you're here. If you're watching but you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Hopefully we can keep growing this channel and do more good in Cambodia. Okay, let's get to the news. It's Wednesday, the 16th of August, and today we get dangerous with smoking, deadly beetles, piranhas, and the aggressive road divider. Plus, we have a special segment called Explaining the News, so sit back and enjoy the ride. Cambodia is considering expanding its smoke-free environment plan, especially in Siem Reap province. This is expected to attract more tourists and also prevent health threats among workers in the sector, as well as the general public. The State Secretary at the Ministry of Tourism delivered the message in a workshop outlining the standard operating procedure for a smoke-free environment in the tourism sector and the guidelines for smoke-free tourism. According to the Secretary of State, the Smoke-Free Tourism City Guideline was extremely successful when piloted in Kampot province earlier this year. As a result, Kampot was officially recognised by the World Health Organization and the Southeast Asian Tobacco Control Alliance as a smoke-free tourism city. The Deputy Governor of Siem Reap province warned that smoking harms the health of both smokers and bystanders, stating that secondhand smoke also increases the risk of premature death. This is another thing you might not want to put in your mouth. Authorities have warned citizens not to eat the yellow meloid beetle after a husband and wife died after consuming the insects. They were taken to the Commune Health Centre for first aid, but unfortunately passed away. The beetles consumed were a member of the genus Meloidae, which contain cantharidin, the principal irritant in Spanish fly, a folk medicine prepared from dried beetles. It has been used in Cambodia to treat ulcers and as a general cure-all. A number of deaths in Cambodia have been attributed to them in the past, with the last case in 2022. From deadly beetles to a deadly fish, though. The Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries has moved to crack down on imports of the highly aggressive piranha fish after social media sellers offered the fish for sale in Cambodia. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, there has recently been an announcement on TikTok and Facebook about the import and sale of wild and carnivorous piranha. The Fisheries Administration of the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries inspected and applied the law to the seller. The business owner made a contract to stop importing and agreed to destroy the already imported piranha. This reminds me of the movie Piranha. The ministry appealed to the public and traders not to import fish that could adversely affect natural fish species, humans, animals, and the environment. Now onto something else that you don't want to stumble across. Students at a high school in Krache province got an unexpected holiday when over 2,000 unexploded bombs were found on their school grounds. The principal stated that the unexploded ordnance were found buried in the grounds of the school during scheduled repairs. The 5th Mine Action Unit team found at least 2,000 items of unexploded ordnance, stating that the bombs were explosive and could have been fatal. And the site found was like a war pit. The pictures of it were quite incredible. It is expected that the operation to remove everything from the site will take about 2 days to complete. Driver 3, Prius none. A wayward driver found himself perched atop a Phnom Penh road divider early in the morning. The incident happened at 6:40 a.m, so the inky darkness couldn't protect him. Onlookers said the man was driving in an erratic manner before he lost control and ended up in the precarious situation on top of the road divider. The man's car was removed by authorities pending settlement. Now, a new little piece we call Explaining the News. As you may know, Cambodia gets a lot of bad press around the world from international news programs and dramatic YouTube vloggers making videos about minor incidents for cheap clickbait titles and views. Check out Itchy Feet on the Cheap as he has been calling out some of these YouTubers recently. Unfortunately, one of our most viewed vlogs is called Is Cambodia Safe?, as we wanted to address this situation. Apart from smoking too much, eating toxic beetles, swimming with piranhas, digging up bombs or being attacked by road dividers, Where was I going with this? Oh yes, Cambodia is actually a very safe place to visit. Those examples are all extremely rare, except for the dividers. If you do the wrong thing, they will attack you. This leads us to human trafficking into Cambodia. We have noticed that this is a huge fear for many people travelling here, particularly visitors from other Southeast Asian countries. But do not worry, this is not a safety concern for anyone coming here for holidays, legitimate business opportunities, or retiring in Cambodia. Okay, let's get into it. The crimes of human trafficking in Cambodia started becoming a hot topic in 2021, particularly after an investigation into syndicates consisting of foreign nationals, which were detaining workers, was published. More cases were subsequently unveiled, leading to Cambodia becoming labelled as a hotbed of crime. These syndicates would lure people from other countries with lucrative job offers into Cambodia and trap them in a debt cycle. They had to work in the criminal operations to earn money to pay off their debts. The criminal activity included things like online gambling and scam call centres targeting people both within and outside the country. The government has been doing a lot to dismantle these syndicates, but there are always new cases due to so many people being extremely desperate because they have been out of work since COVID times. This is where the stories need explaining. People think there are gangs driving around in Alfards with huge bags trying to kidnap people for these scanners. Not the case. Unless you are a heavily indebted foreign national in Sihanoukville, you will not be kidnapped for a scam centre or for your organs. Lastly, 2 good news stories. In Preah Sihanouk province, a new operation site of Ton to Ton company has been built. It's a private project focusing on collecting plastic waste from the ocean, which is then turned into furniture. The innovative idea of the company has helped clean up plastic bags from the ocean, which affected the sanitation environment in Sihanoukville. This in turn helps the environment and will hopefully also attract national and foreign tourists. The chairman of Ton to Ton company said that they collect over 200 tonnes of plastic waste every month. After the company collects the plastic waste, it uses the latest technology to grind the plastic to make a synthetic wood that can be used as furniture or for building purposes. From one great idea to another. In the early 1990s, a young girl called Seng missed classes and struggled to keep up with other children at her school in Cambodia's central Kampong Tom province. Due to her family needing money, she often had to work at break times selling rice noodles, sugarcane juice, and ice cream that was made by her family. This took its toll on her performance as a student. She then fell further and further behind her classmates. Eventually, she dropped out of school altogether and joined the family business full-time. To her frustration, though, she continued going to school, not to attend class, but instead to sell snacks at the gates. 30 years later, with a lot of study and determination, Seng is now a teacher. She promotes the importance of staying in school, including through free, nutritious and tasty school meals provided by the World Food Programme. While Cambodia's education system has improved in recent years, many children still need help to become academic achievers. Often, inadequate preparation for school, poor quality teaching environments, and irregular attendance lead to students dropping out. More than half of all school children leave full-time schooling, often because of the same pressures Seng faced. WFP is working with the government of Cambodia to promote gender equality, access to quality education, nutritious diets, and social assistance for children in the country's pre-primary and primary schools. WFP and the government are starting to gradually turn the school meals program over to national authorities and to roll out homegrown school meals, an initiative that sources produce from local farmers. The initiative not only ensures quality food and safety, but also encourages community ownership and supports local economies. Every day, millions of children worldwide go to school on an empty stomach, which can negatively affect their concentration and ability to learn. Millions of children, particularly girls, do not attend school due to a range of issues that stem from poverty. What a fantastic program. Hopefully it will spread to everywhere that it's needed. That brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Thank you for watching. There might be a few minutes left of this ride, so keep watching if you'd like to extend your Siem Reap fix just a little longer. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.